First off, if you have not like been like on YouTube or Twitter or anything, if you've been living under a rock, basically like on the PlayStation 4 store, they accidentally leaked the name of the new upcoming Call of Duty, which is it's not 100% confirmed yet, but in my opinion, I think that's the name of it. The name is Call of Duty. Oops, I forgot to take up bots. The name of it is Call of Duty Infinite Warfare.
In my opinion, we should
Now,
have more stuff.
I don't know, like, in my opinion, I would not know what the name is. I mean, and, like, a lot of people saying, like, the war never stops, or it's just, I don't know what it means. But, essentially, they're also coming out with a Call of Duty 4 Remastered Edition for next gen. Now, a lot of people are scared and happy. A lot of people are happy about the fact that they're remastering Call of Duty 4, and there's a spaceship right there. And apparently Call of Duty 4, and there's the logo, I guess. Now, essentially Call of Duty Infinite Warfare is being taken in space. And I don't know how I really feel about that. I don't really know how I would feel about Call of Duty being up in space. I mean, a lot of people want to be still on the ground, like still on Earth, still on the ground, no exos, no jetpacks, no nothing. All we want is just a normal Call of Duty, similar to like Modern Warfare 2 or Modern Warfare 3 or Black Ops 2 and stuff like that. But see, here's one thing. People did not like Ghost. And people did not like Advanced Warfare. People did not like but there are a lot of people who don't like BO3. The reason why people don't like AW and BO3 is the fact that there are jetpacks / exos. The reason people don't like Ghost is that's their opinion. I don't really know how I feel about BO3, like not BO3, not Ghost, because I mean. Like, sure, it's alright, but I mean, like, it's not my favorite. It's just like, you died too fast in that game. So here's this. Bounty, strength, qualities expected from every citizen. And that's like, and there right there's the logo for Infinite Warfare. Let me turn on my sensitivity. And if you go through here, this is like the big thing right here. Now, today, as I'm making this, today is April 30th, and it was either uploaded today or yesterday that this video was uploaded right here. It was the video about this, what this all takes place, and apparently that's supposed to be the enemy. And here in a little bit, he's gonna like talk a little bit, so I'm gonna talk a little bit, and then I'll stop talking after he starts talking. But anyway, they've been kind of like giving like a little bit of like leaks and stuff. Not leaks, teasers about the upcoming Call of Duty. Now here's what I want the next Call of Duty to be. Even though like it's gonna be in space, like in my opinion, it's already gonna be in space, because if you look at the pictures, he's holding a space like helmet. He's wearing a space suit. When the game was over, there was a spaceship up in the air, which that could mean anything. I mean, it may not 100% be in space. Like the whole thing may not be in space. Like maybe like some parts in space, and maybe like some other parts may not be in space. But I think most of it's going to take place in space, which I don't know how that's going to be. But anyway, what would I do if this Call of Duty has like exos, the jetpacks? I probably won't play it. I'll probably just get to the max level, and I won't prestige. I'll just go on and just play COD 4, because I played COD 4 before. A lot of my friends think I don't like the game because I get mad at the game. The only reason why I get mad at it is because a lot of modders on it on the last gen. But now, since it's the current gen, there's not going to be as much modders. They're probably going to fix some of the things up. But, so I'll probably just continue that and just probably play that. And a lot of people are hoping that they bring like out new maps and stuff to COD 4. I don't think they're gonna be really focusing about that, because if you think about it. Oh wait, here he talks.
We will rip you from the history books. Every last trace of you gone. You will know loss. We will be the architects of your pain. We will build monuments to your destruction. The whole world will bear witness to this. Our ascension. We will blot out your skies. We will bury you in darkness. Know this and know us. We are your enemy. We are the Settlement Defense Front.
So there you go. That was also in a YouTube video before. That's what they uploaded on the Call of Duty YouTube channel. As I was saying before, I don't think they're going to be adding any DLC to COD 4, because if you think about it, to get COD 4, it comes in a hardened edition of Infinite Warfare, and the whatchamacallit, the hardened edition's $80. Now the leak that I showed earlier, like a lot of people say, wow, the standard edition costs $80 and the hardened edition costs $110. That's in Canadian money. And like a lot of the news channels got that wrong. They didn't know about that. And so I'm assuming it's gonna be like every other game. Like the standard edition is gonna be 60, since it's the newest one, and the hardened edition is gonna be 80. And since it's gonna be part of the hardened edition, I think it's just gonna be something like cool, like it's gonna be added to it. I doubt they're gonna add anything new to it. I think it's just gonna be COD 4, and the only thing new to it is they're gonna just spice up the graphics and the FPS to it. So it's probably gonna be like 1080p and 60 FPS. I don't know what's gonna be like on Xbox One, but I'm pretty sure that's gonna be like on PS4. Now, moving on to like the Prestige Edition, like the big set. This year for Black Ops 3, they came out with the Juggernaut Edition, which was like the highest edition of this game, which they didn't make that many. What it was, it came with the game, like it was like the hardened edition, so it came with like the tin cover. It came with like a little bit of like art pieces from like the specialists. It came with the Coca-Cola coasters, and it came with a huge mini fridge, like a Juggernaut mini fridge. I don't know how much it actually cost. I think it cost 200 maybe. They didn't do one for AW. AW was just the standard edition and the hardened edition, which the hardened edition all it came with was. I'm gonna just talk as he's talking because I already showed that. It comes with the regular game, the season pass, and I think it came with the season pass. Regular game, season pass, and it came with some like in-game features. Call of Duty Ghosts, they had a Prestige edition, which it came with like a little it was kind of like a GoPro, but it kind of wasn't. It's kind of like their own spice of like a GoPro. I think that also costs $200. I think every like Prestige edition costs $200. And then they had one for BO2, which was like a Dragonfly, the Score Streak, which in this game it's kind of like the Talon, but it's a Dragonfly in that game. And in the box it came with, it's like a little care package. Modern Warfare 3, I don't know if they had any for that. Black Ops 1, they had an RCXD, which in this game is called an HDXD, but in that game it was an RCXD. It's like a remote control one. I know they had one from MW2, but I forget what it was. Anyway, I think this is gonna be the first time I actually buy the hardened edition the first day it comes out, because normally I just get the standard edition and play the game, and then if I want to get the like the hardened edition, I'll just get it later on as the game's out. But I think this time I'm gonna get the hardened edition the day it comes out. Like for this game, I have the I don't have a class for it, but edition, which that is Black Ops 3 with the season pass, and 3 camos that you can't buy, like you can only get through the Digital Deluxe Edition, besides one of them. So the Black Ops 3 camo, which you can get, like, I don't know how you actually get it. No, you have to get it by downloading BO3 on your PS4. Like, you can't have a disc, like it has to be actually downloaded on your PS4. Then Weaponized 115 and Cyborg, which you can only get from, like, the Digital Deluxe Editions, which were 2 previous camos from Black Ops 2. And that's also, another topic I wanted to talk about. Let's see. And in BO2, there was the first game that came out with Diamond Camo. Diamond Camo, in order to get it, let's just say I want to get diamond on my snipers. You have to get all your snipers gold. And then you get the diamond camo. And then in Advanced Warfare they had royalty, which was the same thing as diamond, but it's just it's like its own diamond. So if you wanted to get like if you want to get like royalty for your snipers, you have to get diamond for your snipers. But diamond wasn't the highest tier camo, like diamond wasn't BO2, royalty was then. And in this game, the highest tier one is Dark Matter, which I have on my RSA. How to get Dark Matter? You have to get every single gun in this game gold. But it doesn't have to be supply drop weapons. It can just be regular weapons. So let's just say I want to get Dark Matter combat knife. You have to get every single gun gold, every single assault rifles, SMG, sniper, LMG, shotgun, pistols, launcher, specials, everything. And that's how you get Dark Matter. And then there's also one last thing I want to talk about. See, when you think of Call of Duty, you think of just everyone using like regular guns, like for example, like using like a Locust or an Argus or a KRM or like a Haymaker or like a Vesper. Like, you know, normal guns like snipers, SMGs and stuff like that. That's what I think of Call of Duty. I don't think of using swords. I don't think of people running around using swords like this is like medieval time. I just think of people running around using like actual guns, not swords. And that gets me to my next topic. The HG40 and the MX Grand are not regular BO3 weapons. In order to acquire these weapons, you have to get them through supply drops. To get supply drops in this, supply drops originated in Advanced Warfare. Advanced Warfare, their supply drops were a little bit different than BO3 supply drops. In Advanced Warfare, let's just say that I have an SVG. In Advanced Warfare, you can get that gun, you can get the SVG in supply drops, but they may, like, it could have, like, an increase of damage, or an increase of fire rate, or an increase of, like, mobility. And then sometimes, like, you may get stuff that has, like, you make, like, an SVG that has a decrease in damage, or a decrease in fire rate. So, like, in Advanced Warfare, you get guns in that game that change the, like, the stats of the gun. And you can also get stuff, and you can also get, like, clothes for, like, your character. Like, you can get, like, aesthetic stuff for your characters. So you can get, like, a new helmet, you can get new boots, you can get, like, new pants, new loadouts, you can get, like, a whole lot of, personalization stuff. Now, in this game, there was no, like, it was not like, Advanced Warfare. This was completely different. The only thing you could get from supply drops in this game when the first launch was camos for your weapon. Here, I'll show you for example. Like, you can get like camos like the ice camo. You can get like a whole bunch of camos, and then you can get like, then you get like stuff like face, like a lot of, okay, I need to use English for a second. Then you can get taunts for your your specialist. You can get taunts, you can get like first place taunts, you can get gestures, you can get a whole bunch of that. What that means is when you end the game and you get like a top 3 like winners bracket, you can do like a gesture. Like if you get first place, you say something cool like a whole bunch of stuff like you get from supply drops, and then like you can do like a whole bunch of like cool taunts. Like you can do like flex and stuff like that. Which, you know, I thought that was cool because that means like if they were to add this, like you bought them, like people won't be really buying them because there wouldn't be no purpose because it's just aesthetic stuff. But then when they launched it so you can buy them and supply drops, they added 3 new melee weapons. They added the brass knuckles, the butterfly knife, and I don't have them on right now. They had the butterfly knife, the brass knuckles, and the wrench. Which, you know, they're just like, you know, but the only thing that was different about them, they were reskins of the combat knife. That's all they were. The only thing that changed from them being reskins of the combat knife was like the melee animation. So the melee animation for this is just, you know, just knifing. Like when like you have the brass knuckles, like it's just punching, but you having brass knuckles. So the fist in this game is a 2-hit. So if you see an enemy, you just 2-hit them, and then that's how they die. If you have brass knuckles, it's the same thing, but if you have brass knuckles, it's a 1-hit. So that's like something that actually like, kind of changed the game, not really, so what. And then the wrench, you just bop them in the head, that's it. And then, it was kind of cool, like, when they first came out, like, you know, like, a lot of people, like, got a little bit mad because they added weapons, but I mean, like, it wasn't, like, anything, like, game-breaking. Then the second time they added, a DLC, they added a couple of melees, weapons, and, 2 actual guns. So they added the Fury-san, I don't have it on right now, the Iron Gem, the Marshall 16, which is like a pistol. The Iron Gem is it's a crowbar. And then you have the MX Grand, which is it's like an M1 Grand from World at War. And did I forget a melee weapon? I felt like it did. The Iron Gem, Fury-san. Let me think for a second. Iron Gem. I don't know, it feels like I'm missing something, but I'll probably think about it later. Then the third time that they added supply drop weapons, this is, oh wait, I don't need to kill myself. Okay, never mind. They added HG40, which is the same thing as an MP40, but it's just like it's a little bit like I don't know. The MP40 is like a little bit better than this thing. Then they added, oh my bad. The second time that they added the weapons in supply drop, they added this crossbow. And then the third time that they added weapons, they had the HG40 and the RSA interdiction, which is the sniper. Then they also added the carver, the malice, and that's it. Every time I always list the weapons, it always feels like I'm missing something. Anyway, the whole point of me listing all that stuff is just I hope they don't add supply drops to Infinite Warfare. But that's not Infinite Ward's, like, that's not their job to add them. Like, they don't have the right to add that stuff. No, they don't have the right to get rid of the stuff. The whole, like, job is to add them, and not add them is Activision. Activision is the one who launches the supply drops.